of Technology Angel, and I'm here today to talk to you about why you should upgrade your business technology to save time, reduce frustration, and save money. First thing to ask yourself, because it's the one that most impacts your brand and the viability of your company, is your technology serving your clients? And then the next important question to ask yourself is it serving your life? Are you happy with the work that you're doing each day? Or is it filled with frustrations that maybe don't need to be there? Is there excess or surprise costs that you don't like? Reducing frustration and creating convenience for you and your employees can have a positive impact on company culture and is one of the common side effects of upgrading your technology to a newer service. And it can cost less too. Often, newer cloud-based solutions are actually less expensive than in-house infrastructure or local utility providers, while providing more options and a huge variety of different companies with different products available. I have seen in every instance where I have helped a company upgrade their technology, a savings of some kind. Either because of the fact that they no longer need to maintain expensive infrastructure items like an in-house server, for example, or an in-house phone system, or in the scenario where it's just simply less expensive each month to use a newer service. And in addition, usually there's more you get from it too. So, for example, is your website mobile friendly? This is such an important thing to ask yourself. Being mobile is so important right now. It improves your Google search rating, making it easier for your customers to find you when they do a search. And then the data of usage of who is using the internet is also supporting this by saying in November 2016, it was the first time that mobile internet usage surpassed desktop, or basically using the computer. 51.6% of internet usage was coming from a mobile phone or tablet at that point. And the trend has continued to rise and is not expected to stop. And the other important piece is your data secure? If you're using an in-house storage solution to store your data, you may run into some problems with security and with data loss. These kinds of problems are things that you don't have to worry about if you go with a solution that has a different company in charge of the security. So Google Apps, OneDrive from Microsoft, Amazon, and many other cloud-based storage solutions could be a better solution for you to store this information. It can save you from the problems that can be caused of losing your company's data, and to make sure that you're not running into any issues meeting the regulatory requirements for your industry related to storing customer data. So questions you should ask yourself, does what you have now accommodate growth? Do you expect to grow, and will you need more than you currently are using? And is the tool that you're using going to be able to accommodate that for you? Do you have mobile access available? And would new technology automate something that is now manual? Would it save you time? And do you currently have unexpected costs, long distance charges, equipment rentals that eat into your profits? And do you have regulatory data security requirements that you are needing to meet? Going with a third-party solution for storing your data can really help solve those problems. They have a whole team that handles security for them, and then in turn for you. And it's always there. They have multiple ways that they store your data. It is extremely unlikely for it to be lost. Unlike when you have your own data storage solutions, they do get old. They need expensive warranties. They are so expensive to replace and upgrade, and that's necessary every few years and should be planned for if you're going to maintain those. It's often just so much simpler to just go with one of these other solutions that don't require that. Smart but affordable fixes are the best solution when it comes to upgrading your technology. Start small. Here's some steps you can take today. Develop a list of things you can't do. Think about what you can spend and what you'd like to get for your money. And shop for solutions that fit your needs and budget. You don't want to be stuck with something that you've always been using. Think about how things could be better than they are now. Make a list. And the other piece is to think about what you're ready to spend to and how much you want to invest in your business and in your company. Technology and what you'd experience on a day-to-day basis when it comes to problems. And then what is there out there that could fix those problems for you? A great way to start thinking about an upgrade is to see what possibilities exist that might work. There is an incredible variety of different services available now that are specific to different industries. So let's say you're a massage business. There are CRMs that are designed specifically around storing data about massages, allowing to have a built-in checkout page on your website, and for people to be able to book massages from their phone easily and quickly, with lots of flexibility for you in how you see the data and in being able to really understand where your profits are coming from and how to best, maximize those profits. And then it's actually amazing how much less expensive it can be to upgrade to newer technology than it is to maintain antiquated equipment and services from the past. I think it has a lot to do with the openness of availability of services and the huge variety that is out there. They're all competing with one another for the lowest price points and the best services for whatever they are specifically focusing on for their service. So if you go out there and you find the one that fits for you, you're going to have a really great result. So do you need to upgrade? Here's some things you might consider. What is the problem that needs to be solved? What are the business needs that are not being met? What solutions exist already that could help you? What is your budget? And finally, what is the timeline? And when it comes to the timeline, there's a very important consideration, and that is contracts. You should review contracts you have with existing providers that you may upgrade and determine what your contract renewal dates are. If you don't think that you have a contract, you probably do. Almost all services have contracts, especially the older phone systems and different packages that you could buy from a local internet provider, for example, to give you email and that kind of thing. Typically, you do have a contract. So get in touch with them. Don't be afraid to do that. It's really 100% within your rights to ask them about the cancellation procedure. And they're not going to treat you worse because of that. In fact, on the contrary, they're probably going to try to sell you on what they might have available that's new that you maybe didn't even know about before. This can be a great resource actually for you to even reduce your costs without having to even go through an upgrade. If you go to your provider and you tell them you're considering upgrading to something else, there's a good chance that they're going to offer you a discount to try to keep you. And they might offer you a free service. And they might offer to evaluate your services to see if there's ways you can save money. And that can be a great savings too. And it doesn't even require any tough work. You just need to make a phone call. So I really encourage you to do that and check into it and see what kinds of options you have going forward. Planning ahead. I recommend you reevaluate your technology yearly. Today or this year may not be the time to upgrade, but next year might be. Before you spend money maintaining your systems that maybe aren't serving you the way you want, you should look at what other options you might have out there. I really, really can't stress this enough. You've got to take a look and see. You'd be amazed. It's been quite an amazing time for startups of businesses serving small businesses. So not unlike Technology Angel, but I'd love to help you with that as well. That's what we're here for. We can help. We offer migration assistance. We'll help you upgrade, making the process less difficult and ensuring you find the right tool for your business. Contact us to get a free consultation and some recommended next steps. Help. It's really something that brings me a lot of satisfaction in my life, that this kind of work can have such a dramatic difference for a company, to really bring them some feelings of relief from some of the frustrations that they've been facing on a daily basis. I know that as time goes on, these little frustrations that happen with your technology can really wear on you. And those missed minutes that you could be productive, that instead you get distracted because you end up delayed by your technology. It doesn't have to be that way. I'd love to help you make it so that it's less frustrating and really guide you through the process so that when you are ready to upgrade, you feel like you have support and you know what it is you need to do to get to the end successfully and with what you need met, and really improve your work-life balance at the same time. Technology has freed my life up so much because I'm no longer having to try to remember every little thing. I track it and I keep it all organized and reminds myself, and I track it every day and make it a habit. And now my life is much easier to manage, even though it's gotten more and more insane every day. Being a business owner can be really tough. You might need somebody in your corner to help, and Technology Angel would love to be that for you. I hope that this has been helpful to you. Thank you very much for watching our webinar. You can visit us to learn more about our services and to find out about our upcoming webinars at technologyangel.net. You can also call me directly. My phone number is 541-362-1128. I also have a partner, Sierra Satao, who is also a wonderful resource here at Technology Angel to help with problems and questions. Her 541-761-4371. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been wonderful, and I hope that it has helped you to see how you might be able to improve your business through a technology upgrade. Thank you very much.